Good morning, family. This is Ricky, and welcome to Hope for Today. Happy Friday. Wishing you and yours a wonderful weekend. My boys are still playing baseball. I'm ready for that to be done. But after this last game, we're going to do some brunch and take the boys out to some hot breakfast. There's a spot here in the desert, Old Greasy Spoon, called Keating's, and they just came up with a new location right by our house. And so we're going to have some waffles. The kids like pancakes. I like waffles because that just seems right. Hash browns, scrambled eggs. I'll have my eggs over medium, but the kids like theirs scrambled. Fresh squeezed orange juice. And you know good and well, it ain't fresh squeeze. It's from concentrate, but I'm going to call it fresh squeeze because I'm going to act like a thing is. Anyways, looking forward to some breakfast. Get out with your family, get out with your friends, and connect for the weekend. Let's talk about some hope for today. I want to look at Exodus chapter 3. Verse 11 says, "But Moses said to God, 'Who am I, that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the children of Israel out of Egypt?' Verse 12, God said, 'But I will be with you.'" And I want to stop right there. I want to encourage you with this truth. God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. God does not often call the qualified. He qualifies the called. Moses was in this amazing situation where for 40 years he's lived in obscurity in Midian, and all of a sudden he sees this bush burning that won't burn away, and the voice of someone named Yahweh speaks to him and commissions him to go do what heretofore had been the most difficult thing anyone would ever do in human history, to literally go to the court of the most powerful king in the history of humanity and say, "Let all the slaves go." So as you can imagine, Moses is taken aback by this. He's listing out all the reasons that he is not qualified for this. And God gives him the one qualifying feature as to why anyone should say yes to God's call. Verse 12, God says to him, "But I will be with you." In other words, God didn't spend a lot of energy trying to say, "Yeah, Moses, but this is what I'll do about your stuttering problem." And "Yeah, Moses, but this is what I'll do about your past." And "Yeah, Moses, this is what I'll do about your inequity and inability to speak well to Pharaoh." God says, what qualifies you is not you. It's my promise to be with you as long as you obey my word and my commandment over your life. I want to encourage you where you may feel like a Moses, ill-equipped, outmatched, not enough to do what God is calling you. Friend, he does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. And as long as you obey God, he has said, "I will be with you." And that's all you need to do what God wants you to do. That is hope for today. I'll see you next time.